All right, today I'm going to show you how to make a cabinet door like this one. So, let's get to it. All right, so I've got some 1x2 boards and gonna get them ripped down to the length that I want and the width that I want. Table sawing this one to 2 1/8 and 33 5/8 for the height of my door. And I've also got my sides ready. Now I've got this router with this bit on it. Got it from Lowe's, and this is going to help me get the shape for the inside of the outer pieces. So I'm just going to run this router down all 4 edges on the one side, which is going to be the inside. And there you go. Nice looking edge. Now I'm setting my table saw to 1/2 inch, where it's going to go right in the middle of my board here and going in about 1/2 inch deep into it. And I'm slicing that on the inside where I just made that groove. This is going to create a space for a piece of 1/4 inch plywood to fit in. So I did a couple passes. I moved the blade a little bit, moved the guard a little bit so that the blade would widen it. And now I've got it just where it's a nice tight fit. And now at 1 13/16, I'm going to cut off just that grooved section on both ends. And that's going to allow my horizontal pieces to fit in to the sides of these and have a nice finished looking edge. So now with that marked, I'm going to cut it at a 45-degree angle here, nice and carefully, just to the edge of my router mark there. And get this on both ends. Now with my table saw, I'm going to get it set up where it's just going to take off the routed edge. The jigsaw can be handy to kind of finish off the last bit of your cut without overcutting on the one side. And I'm also flipping it over to help with that as well. There we go. So I've got it notched out exactly where another piece is going to be able to fit in there. Like that. And I also put a little bit of wood glue in my groove and then just pressed the 1/4 inch plywood right into the grooves and just built it all around a piece of 1/4 inch plywood there. And got it all fit together nicely. And there we go. We've got a good looking door going. Did some good sanding. Also on the back side here, you can see where I used a pocket jig to get a screw in there just to help hold those together a little bit more. There is a router bit that you can finger joint your edges together. And there's also little tiny nails you can use to hold it together, but this is kind of another DIY option. And I've got my wood filler in here and all of my screw holes and edges. It's dried nicely and I've sanded it up. And here's one that has been sanded and finished up. And now you can see the original door that I'm copying here has this little decorative edge here. So I've got a router bit like this one that I'm going to go around my door and get the edge looking like this. Nice and easy, and adds a nice decorative touch to the door. I've got some primer on it now, getting ready for paint. And I just used a small roller from Lowe's that is made for doing cabinets and doors and such things. Now I've got my black paint on here, and it is all finished up and looking pretty much like the one I was copying. Got my hole marked out for my hinge here. I just used a router with a bit that can dig it out, and just got it marked to the specifications within the instructions of this hinge packaging. Now I can fit it in there, get the screws on, get my handle on, and it's ready for install. Here's the other door that I've already got onto my cabinet. And it is looking nice. Here's the finished product on this cabinet that I built. And that's how I do it, and that's how you can do it. Hope this video helps and gives you some good insight and ideas. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to see other cool videos about how to do other cool things yourself. Be blessed.